the first couple years of my life before the Holocaust, the family would get together every Thursday and spend the whole Sabbath weekend and the whole weekend together. And that was the tradition. And of course, celebrating all the holidays. My grandparents were modern Orthodox. And but after, and then during the 2 years of I was hidden, there was no holidays and no celebration. If we had a piece of bread, that was a holiday. And then after the Holocaust, for the first year before the Soviets took over, um, I actually had to go to Lutheran school because on paper I am Lutheran. Because when I was born, my godfather, who was Lutheran, put Lutheran on my birth certificate, hoping that he will save my life because he knew that what was happening in Europe. And for like 1 year, I went to Lutheran classes because I had to learn that. But at home, we always celebrated the Jewish holidays. And we would get together on Friday night, every Friday night. And my mother would light the candles because it reminded her from her childhood. And we would have a nice dinner together. And uh, we didn't have too many family members left because everybody was killed. But my mother invited people who didn't have families. So we had a whole full table of people. Half of them were not relatives, but we treated them as such. I used to say in school, oh, my aunts are coming over, not because I had aunts, but because I didn't want to be the only one who didn't have any aunts. And so anybody I adopted them as a family member. So I could say that I had family.